Hello everyone, my name is Danny. This review is for the movie called I Will Make You Mine. This is a 2020 film. It does not come with a rating that I know of, and it runs a little under an hour and a half. It stars Lin Chen, Ye Ming Chen, and Go Nakamura. This does only have 145 grades on IMDb, so if you're able to put it on your list, I would, because this is one of the lowest numbers of grades I've seen. The description of this is three women wrestle with life's difficulties while confronting their past relationships with the same man. This is I Will Make You Mine. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video. If you'd like any correspondence with me outside of YouTube, I have a Facebook page. It's called Danny's Movies and Music. There's a lot of bonus content on there, and so if you'd like to check that out, I appreciate it. This movie came to me purely off research that I do at the beginning of every month, and I just watched it, not knowing much about it. It's a very brief description, so I just figured there's a couple different ways to handle this movie. They could have handled each woman separately, story, 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 which is kind of what they did. Or they could have, merged the stories together all at the same time, and they kind of attempted that also. So it's a pretty well-rounded strategy of how to do this movie because it's done a lot. We have New Year's Eve, we have, all kinds of movies where people have their own stories and then things kind of merge together. It's very rare that you keep the storylines separate. You're just telling different stories all at the same time. So the other thing that struck me right away is this movie being in black and white. It's a different strategy. I think I've only ever bought one movie that's in black and white, and it's right up here in the corner. It's called 1985. It's about a young man coming to visit home to tell his family that some news. And so, yeah, I can't really say nowadays, that I really care about black and white movies. I think it's a strategy. I think it's a risky strategy. And maybe it means you don't have enough money. Maybe it means you're trying to be a little too artistic. But I just don't care for it. I just don't, understand, why you would take that risk. The third thing that's really interesting about this that needs to be said is our main character, Go. That's his real name, Go Nakamura, and this movie has lots of nice music in it. We have a couple of musical, very gifted singers and musicians in this movie, and so a lot of the movie is music. And Go Nakamura is a real artist, I believe. This kind of follows him in his story, I think, if I'm getting that right by the end of the movie. So the three women that he's been with, he's still friends with them. By the end of the movie, you don't know who he's gonna pick, who he's gonna fall back in love with, whatever. But he's been with them, he's broken up with them, and things are very tense throughout. So it has a nice premise of the movie. Like I said, I think it's a well-rounded strategy. I just don't like how they carried things out. We don't really have real actors here. I think we have some genuine people, but I don't think we have very good actors. And so I think that the black and white and the music and maybe the realness of the movie just kind of takes away from, actually being dramatic and actually being artistic. And they just, know what they have. They have some people that are nice singing, so they put in some songs. They know they have some people with real past relationships, so they kind of play on feelings and stuff. But mostly it's a movie just to watch. There's no laughing, there's no crying, there's no real emotion. You're just kind of intrigued to know what happens. So my grade for this movie is a C plus. It's real close to a B, so I mean, like, it's worth the watch. But I just didn't get anything out of it, I guess, other than music is real nice. And I'm a sucker for movies with nice music in it. I might go back and watch a couple of videos from here on YouTube, but the thing that's nagging me in the back of my brain is that some of these songs that they were singing, they sound like a familiar melody of other songs. Like a band I like is Weezer, and they have a melody that just goes the same as one of the melodies they have in this movie. So I'm kind of surprised that they were able to get away with the songs that they have, but they just sound familiar to other songs. So I'd say it's nice to listen to music on YouTube. I'd say the movie's worth a watch at least once, but a C plus for I Will Make You Mine. Thank you guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or my other videos, try and get some of them watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy movies. Thanks.